Yes. Yeah. Um, I gotta adjust that a little bit. Okay. We're good. We are Gucci. Let me just something. Right down there. Okay. Uh, get the live chat going. All right. So we got a couple people up in here. What's going on, guys? So it's crazy to think that we're basically at the end of the season. We got 2 episodes left, so you know, I don't know. I'm just even speculating about the next season because some big details have come out, but I'll get into that a little bit later. I will say I'm not the most thrilled about them. And that's me being 100. But like I'm hyped, but at the same time just kind of I don't know. I don't know, man. Like we got a little bit of time before everything clears the air, but right now, like excited, but not as like big time hype as I honestly was before. But I'll explain that. Once we get towards the end of this actual reaction in this episode. Happy we're friends on Snapchat. Yeah, Hunter, it's cool being friends with you on Snapchat. I will say, like, I can't always answer every single snap and such, and sometimes it blows up my snap. So, I have no problem just sitting and chatting sometimes, but just also be mindful. I'm usually doing a lot of stuff, like I'm just getting back from work. But yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean it's all good. Like feel free to message, just usually doing like a lot of stuff. Like I said, on the regular, it's like filming. Like literally nowadays, it's literally like either working, filming, or gaming. Like literally, and I see that going for a lot of the year because just I got to go and socialize, man. I've even gotten down a little bit because I got my butt kicked at work. I don't even lie, I got my ass whooped at work, but. Like it happens. It's just a part of like work in general. You have some days that are like that, and with it being a weekend, I got pretty whooped at work. So uh was getting a little down. Like I should go and socialize a bit more with people, cause yeah, just sitting and working a lot's not it. You gotta make time to go and see people and do some other stuff too. But yeah, like I said, doing this helps keep me sane for sure, and I know it's gonna bring in a lot of serotonin and good vibes that I really needed, especially after a crazy night like tonight. But yeah, I get my Powerade. We gotta get into this. So, Beyblade Burst Dynamite Battle episode number 51. We got one episode left after this. I fully imagine it being like Bell and Rashad face off at this one, and then um, Bell gets the win with this, and then it goes on to Vault and Bell with the final episode. Make full sense. But yeah, dude. So I guess without further ado, let's get into this episode, man. This is gonna be kind of a shorter reaction, and then I'll get into like some thoughts and stuff afterwards, of course, because rumored things. But you know, so let's get into it. But these last 2 episodes are gonna be really special for sure, man. Okay, it's right after the battle with Vault and Rashad. So seeing Vault at the oh, Vault's got to choose between the two, and Bell's running down. Rashad's like, "I'll face you again, and I'll win this time." And then Bell runs down. Oh, he has to pick. Vault can only battle one of them. Why is it a triple threat in the final? That I'm still wondering that. Like, why isn't it just a triple threat? It's a 1v1. So he's got to choose. He's probably going to choose Bell. So Vault versus Bell. It makes sense. And he looks at Valkyrie and smiles. He's decided. Huh? What do you say? A battle? Are they battling each other? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. If Vault's like, I want to face the winner of whoever wins out of these two. You know. So fourth round, yeah. So it's gonna be Rashad versus okay. When Vault will probably face the winner, I'm guessing. Rashad clenches Raphael. Ooh, now we got a shot on the outside. Vault and Shu just sitting, talking, looking at the sunset. Ooh, just the heated battles that Vault had with Valkyrie and how Valkyrie awakened. Okay. Even the battles with Spriggan. How it awakened. Yeah, okay. And then Waki is walking out. Then Vault's stomach growled. He's hungry. Classic Vault, man. He may have like grown up and matured a bit, but he's still the same old Vault. Like, I'm hungry. And yo, that gives me season 2 vibe because Waki is sitting there talking with them, bro. Waki is sitting and talking, and then he gives them like both the hug big time, like how he went over to Shu after the second season after he came back, bro. And he's right by Vault and Shu. Man, I'm getting season 1 vibes. They're taking us down memory lane. Then Rashad just put Raphael down. Ooh! Rashad's finally getting that resonance. He's talking with Raphael. He's actually having a conversation with Raphael. He didn't have that convo before. They never had that close He's finally got that true bond. I think that battle with Vault, like how the battle, including Shu, when it came down to Lane, made Lane realize how fun a battle really is and not just focusing on winning. It's the same sort of thing, except with Rashad and Vault this time. That last battle with Vault, it seemed like Rashad kind of came to his senses a bit, in a way. You know, he's getting that true resonation with Raphael. This is the first time we've seen him actually talk to Raphael. All right. What if Norman returns in Beyblade Burst? Man, I would not mind that if they did like an arc with a snake pit or something. But yeah, but I got to get into like all the thoughts for this and stuff too. And Bell's just looking at Belial. I think he's acting like he's tired. Belial's reminding him, like the feeling that he had once Belial broke before. And Bell passed out. And then just laughs. Dead. Even when he's passed out. And then you have Basara, Ranzo, everybody just sitting and looking at Bell when he's sleeping. That's hilarious. Then he holds out Raphael. He's talking to Vault right now. He's probably saying Raphael finally like communicated with, like he talked with me, and it's all thanks to you and Valkyrie. He's got that true bond with Raphael now. Bell's climbing the rock wall. Rashad's doing some practice training. Okay, they're both training for this. Bell's thinking about all the times that they're going through the whole season. Every time he met up with Rashad, man, and all the battles that they had. Okay. And he's just sitting thinking about that. Now he's on the monkey bars. He's thinking about every defeat he had against Rashad. It's setting it up perfectly, man. It makes full sense that Bell takes the win with this. And then Bell yelling out to Rashad. When his power was going kind of wild. Okay. Then holds out the perfect dangerous. How he barely lost in that last battle, so they're facing off again. It only makes sense if Bell comes out on top with this. Also, you guys might be shocked with a little bit of my timing, because I set it up specifically to do the episode reaction right now before the night's over. You'll be shook. I'd say about 10 minutes from this. Like 10 minutes from this moment right here. Might be a little shook. I'm sure somebody will notice it. All right, Bossler went to talk to Ramzo and Bell. Ilya walked back. She sees that he came back to his senses and he's not just thinking about power. He's actually enjoying the battle. Now Ilya is gonna be communicating. I see. So they're actually gonna. So she was gonna be no. Ramzo's gonna be communicating for Bell, and then Ilya will be communicating for Rashad, because Ilya was missing with that one. So it's gonna be the true, full power battle with this, and I see Bell going over with it. Okay, boys and girls. I might sneeze. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jeepers. Like guten Bälle. Ooh, Louie's watching. Okay. Are they going to show free? And then Rashad. Rashad the good man. And yep, there he is, man. Free sitting there training, but also watching. But chanting for Rashad, and then you got Hannah rooting for Bell. Okay. What's the battle? Wait, first battle? I think Bell's going to take it, man. Takes it with a burst. He's never bursted it. Oh, here we go. Ready? Sento. 3, 2, 1. Go shout! All right, Raphael lands. And Dangerous is in there as well. Billion! Uh-oh, is Raphael going to take the hit directly? It does! Full clash. Greatest dagger! Using it right away, man. Ooh, and sends Bellio back. Okay, this is going to be intense. Buckle up. Ramzo giving some instructions to Bell. Raphael chasing after Bellio, hitting it big time. It's going on the attack. Rashad's using it for attack, man, right away. Not even the halo's not going up. He's just getting those attacks in. Bellio's wobbling. Rashad smiling, but the halo, it's going up. Big hit, and yo, Bellio gets sent way back. Counterattack, oh, hits the wall. Using the F gear for a rebound. Ooh, that hit. Yo, that was sick. He landed right. He did the Valkyrie strategy, man. No, the pain strategy. He hit it, and then Bellio's literally stuck in the halo before it goes all the way up. Throwing it off balance. Okay. Uh-oh. Raphael! Oh, shoot. Belial's stuck. It's like a bear trap right now. It's trapped. Greatest still. What was that, slam? He slammed it down, dude. And what? Wait. What? 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 I am so damn confused. I. Huh? Okay, let me finish it. It. What? It was a K. It was a KO. And the power coming off. Oh man, really? What? 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 Feels like a move that would normally and logically be a burst. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, because it just land, like. But I'm so confused. Wait, let me. That means the last episode's gonna be with them. Finish. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is why I'm kind of. All right, let me see this preview. This is the last episode. And they're facing off. It's gonna finish with the next step. I did not expect that, man. They're making this a two-parter. So they're gonna have the crazy animation and such. How they end the seasons off with. Even Vault's out there. Final battle. They definitely said final battle. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is why I'm confused. This is why I'm confused. They're not even okay. So you got the KO with this. That means it's gonna end with episode 52, and it's gonna be them facing off. I see Bell taking the win for sure. Bell taking the win. The thing I'm just shook about is the rumor and how they're ending off this season, man. I won't lie to you guys. Like, I'm not that stoked. Like, I'm stoked, but like not as crazy level. I'll explain why. Because there's been a rumor. There's been a big time thing, and Zenki said it basically. We don't know if it's like a rumor. Well, it's a rumor, but it's basically almost confirmed, and it's got me really bummed out, honestly. I won't lie to you guys. Like, I'm excited for what they have lined up for this next season, but also at the same time, I'm bummed out. Like, big time bummed out. Because the rumored thing is that there's not actually gonna be an anime for the 7th season. And I just think that's so much wasted potential, man. If they don't have an, like, I've wanted to make a video about this, you know? You guys can let me know if you think I should make a video, because it's big. This is big. But obviously in Zenki's video, like, I'm sure everybody's been wondering my thoughts on it, even because just how hype I've been about there being a possible endgame season for the 7th season. But then the rumored thing is there's not even going to be an anime for the 7th season. All evidence points towards no anime. And that honestly has me really depressed. Like, really bummed out, man. Like, obviously we were going to be upset and sad that Burst is ending. But especially, like not to mention the box for Divine was leaked and there was no owner on it. Yeah, man. Just it's still like TT themselves have to confirm this for sure. Like, big time confirm it. which maybe we'll see it with Koro because it's gonna drop in probably the next few days. But if there's no anime, that's honestly heartbreaking for me, man. Like they're gonna end it off this way. We're not gonna see Aiga or Drum or Hikaru or Hyuga or any of these other like protagonists again in one season. We never like that's just an incomplete series to me. It's incomplete because of they're how it ends off. Like for example, like how they did Zero G. It's even, in my opinion, with the end off, how they're doing it. If there is no next season, it's even worse than how Zero G was, with how it end off. And I say that being a fan of Burst. Don't think I'm sitting here ridiculing or anything, guys. I just say that because how Zero G ended off, they teased like a world championship and such, and a possible second season of Zero G. But then with no sales, not that many sales, they just dropped it dead. They ended it off. We didn't see bays that even came out at the end of Zero G, like Berserker Byakko, Guardian Garudis, Phantom Fenrir. All those bays were included with the last arc, but they never released them in Japan, which that was incomplete for sure. And that still to this day has me big time bummed with how MFB ended. And I really hope it doesn't end the same exact way for Burst, because that would be kind of it's gonna end great, have more bays come in, but it's not gonna be like that same crazy level. Like I'd say it's still gonna be up there, having whatever bays they decide to put in, but it's not gonna be that the same level because there's not gonna be any anime with it. Imagine they bring back bays like Kerbeus or Excalibur or possibly another Phoenix or other bays, but they don't have an anime to showcase these bladers returning with those bays. Even bladers we haven't seen for seasons, for a long, long time, not getting their full roses because they're not going to do the show. I don't know if it's just me, but that doesn't sit fully well with me. Like that's got me a little bummed. I'm hyped about the new bays and such that can come with that, but not having an actual anime with that, or having these bladers come back. Like if Kerbeus comes back, Ken being in an anime, like coming back in the anime, like how hype would be if they actually showed this man coming back with a new Kerbeus. Everybody would lose their minds, or like Jacques with Excalibur, or like I planned for this Endgame season. You know what I mean? It would be a shame to have all these bays, but not have them actually because there's not going to be a manga. But if they're not doing an anime either, that's a double whammy, man. Like for real, it'll be great seeing these bays and such, but like I don't know. I just think it's wasted potential for a true like end game type of vibe with things. You know what I mean? Am I the only one that feels that way? Because it's like I said, I'm not dumping on it at all. Like I think it's gonna be great seeing all these bays, but it'll be amazing if these characters got their roses. If there's a new Excalibur and then we see like an anime where Jaka comes back with a new Excalibur and we see him one last time in this season. You know, like all these blades, like Ken with a new Kerbeus or such, like all these rumored bays, their blader having an anime and their blader being in there, like an endgame type of vibe. They're not resolving any of the loose ends. Like it's just like okay, we just saw the end of like Lane at the end of Super King, or like Delta or Gwen or such. Like I don't know. That has me down. That has me down big time because it's like you're not gonna see the resolution for all of them. I like stories with big time resolution and some closure with them. And if they ended off just like point blank like that, there's a lot of loose ends with Burst, man, and that's just so much wasted potential. That's so much potential down the drain for the last season. If they made an anime, even having these bases come in, it would already be up there with the other seasons, if not maybe even greater. Because having all these characters come back, and if they built it up that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still hype about it, but, like, for real, like, that's honestly kind of depressing. And if it ends with just, like, Bell and Rashad facing off, like, yeah, it'll be a good ending, but it's going to hit that much harder, man. That's gonna make this the last episode that much more special if we don't have another season. Like, just thinking about that, like, if there's no end, like, this will be the last episode reaction. Well, next week's will be the last one. And it's already a given we were gonna be all bummed out about Burst ending, man, and they're just gonna not even have one for the 7th season. Have the base. I don't know, man. just in my soul, that hits deeper and hurts a lot more with it ending than, you know what I mean? Than it would be if they had an, because at least if they had like an end game season with all these bladers coming back, we'd at least get some closure because we're seeing some of these characters again. Would it be all of them? No. But at least some of them, the ones that they have the bays releasing for. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't make any sense to me, even like financially wise. I'm like TT 80K, whoever the heck's behind it. What the hell is this, dude? Like not actually having a show with it, like with the last season, like that. Just so much wasted potential, man. It's like how MFB ended. Like there's so much potential to even go further, but like just leaving so many loose ends and then just ending it like that with a snap. It'll be cool seeing the bays, but it's gonna suck not seeing an anime if it is true, which I hope it's not. But the signs are pointing towards it, and that's just got this hitting that much further, man. Like I want to cry right now. Like, and especially even like you saw how they did it with like we didn't see all the battles with Free or Louis or even Shu. Like we saw Shu face Vault, but it showed like how strong Shu is. But you know what I mean? There's just so much wasted potential if they didn't. If they don't have a season 7 for the anime. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. You know, like I said, it's still gonna be great seeing all these classic bays return. But not not having an anime showcasing these bladers with their bays coming back, even if they're still 11-minute episodes. I don't know how to feel about that, man. Honestly, like I'm hype. I'm still big time hype about the seventh season, but not as hype as the other seasons because there's no show with it. And it's honestly amazing doing the reactions and just seeing like the Bladers come back and return with these bays in the show. And yeah, seeing these bays will be amazing, but then it'll just be like they're all dream battles because there's no anime or anything. And I think that's just so much wasted potential for like an end game season or such. And to see all these Bladers interact with one another. Like never seeing Bell interact with the other protagonists besides Vault. Like that's always gonna be like a what if. Like with all this, man. Like what if Bell met the other protagonist? What if Fire, Gwen, or Delta or these other characters would have come back? There's gonna be a lot of what ifs just going ahead, and that's how it's gonna be remembered for the end of it. Like what if? And that just has me a bit down. Like I'm hyped to see the base. Like I said, I'm still excited to see the base in the next season that they're continuing with Dynamite battle format, except with Burst Ultimate. But like, why? How can you have a name like a season like Burst Ultimate, but not have like an end game Ultimate feeling season? You know what I mean? Like Ultimate Valkyrie. You can start off with Ultimate Valkyrie being the strongest. Vault proved it by beating Rashad. He beat Rashad with like full fledged power and bursted Raphael. Vault showed off his power, man, but we're not even seeing the battle between Bell and Vault, and that battle ended in the manga, you know? But they're not even going to show that battle in the show. And he's not even going to meet the other protagonists and all these other things and all this potential. Never find out what happened to Theodore or a bunch of other characters and such that they left big cliffhangers for. I don't know, man. That's what has me down with this big time because the potential was there. The potential was there to do a full fledged end game type of season, and damn, it's really got me down. Like I'm like this next reaction is gonna hit in the heart that much more because it could be the last one because the signs pointing towards there not being an anime, and if not, that'll suck. That'll honestly really suck, man. Ends out that way, and then these bays finally coming back, but then even with them coming back with their ultimate format and like this system, not seeing them in an actual anime or show, you know. You can't tell me it wouldn't have been amazing if the rumored Corbeus happened, if Ken came back, and then they made like the Bay Coma Academy Bay Club and such again, like the original one with Vault Shoe, and then like Ken being a part of, you know what I mean? Like it just seems like so much wasted potential for these absolutely epic scenarios to happen that they could have tied up everything in one more season. But they're just dropping the anime. I don't know, man. It's got me down. Like season 7, like I'm hyped, but at the same time, knowing there's not an anime and this could be it for the anime for Burst, it like I said, we got to be grateful for everything that we get and appreciate it while it lasts. It just took that to a whole nother level meaning wise because this could be the last episode with this next one. I'm just getting choked up even saying that, man. Didn't think it was gonna be like just they were gonna end it off like this. I hope not. It's just wasted. It's wasted potential for sure. And if they end it off like this, I'm gonna say it's gonna light a fire into my ass that much more to just do crazy with the skits because that's what honestly MFB did. The way that they ended it, thought of a plot of like how things could have continued after that. But in my own world, of course, you don't know the plot I thought of. Like, you know how there's the world championship that was gonna happen for Zero G. The plot for my skits is that as soon as like the that world championship was gonna happen, they had the battles and such. But then somehow, some way, Nemesis came back, you know, a fragment of it came back to the world again, and then it literally obliterated everybody that was left, except for like one blader who returned, which was Ryuga, and then El Drago returned and then took it down because I had like a little skit back in college, you know, and that's how I tied that in. And then you fast forward a few years after that battle where the world was starting to regroup, then you have Bull, Jade Bull, and the other bays. Anybody who's seen my skits, you know the the ideas and such. That's what led to that, and then the rest of that's history. All the adventures they went on and such, all the events of like the first skits, the first well, the Beyblade, the Metal Fight Beyblade Skittles, the first series, all those events, and then the sequel being the Zero G Skittles, paying homage to Zero G, and then having everything fully wrapped up. Like having all the bays and stuff even showing up at the very end of the Zero G skits. Every single bay I used for the Metal Fight Beyblade Skittles I had show up with it. And then after that, did the collection update because then I could finally show off all the bays, you know? But, like, man, I hope it doesn't end that way. It'll make me really bummed out. But that's what it did when they left it on a cliffhanger with MFB. So if they end it this way with Burst, oh man, you already know I got like a bajillion ideas cooking. I've had a bajillion ideas cooking up here, but just with this alone, that'll make it go in full overdrive. I really hope it doesn't end that way, man. If they just, it's wasted potential. It's for sure wasted potential. Like potential to bring back all these other bays and such because you're using the same sort of format. You don't even have to make like another Fafnir or another like another Spriggan or Longinus because they're all still really strong and they've established that with this season because hardly anybody's beaten them. Bell beat Free and Louis. That's about it. Like that. Those are the only people that like Louis and Free really lost to with this season. Shu, like same thing. Like he lost because he caught Spriggan, but really like he won against Bell. Then got the burst. But you know what I'm saying? Like just wasted potential, in my opinion. I definitely got to make a video about this. I definitely got to. It's a video I haven't wanted to make because I didn't want to believe that it's true, but just more and more signs pointing towards that. I think y'all deserve my honest thoughts with it, and I'm giving my honest thoughts right now. Just being a fan of this series and such. I really hope it doesn't end with a cliffhanger like this because there's so much wasted potential. They could have wrapped everything up in one more season, season 7. But if they're just gonna release the bays, like they're gonna release all these bays with epic evolutions, like a possible Kerbeus or Excalibur or other bays returning, but not have an anime show for it featuring these bladers coming back. It's almost like a little bit of like what's the purpose, you know what I mean? It'll diversify the game, like the real life game and such, but really not seeing these characters like Ken or such, especially Ken. Like we haven't seen Ken since what, second season? And even then he was there as like a guest. He didn't actually have a god bay. Like we had like Guardian Kerbeus, I think it was at the time, but you didn't have it in the show. You know what I mean? It just seems wasted. That might just be me. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. Like I'm really excited for like the new bays they could put out with this, but just not having the show with it. That immediately just brings it down a little bit. Like it's great seeing these bays come back, but just imagine if they were actually in a show. I hope it's not true, but more signs are pointing towards that. But it just makes like appreciating it that much more, man. And if this is the last episode, that's got me bummed out, especially because they didn't even end it with like Vault versus Bell. Like, who's the stronger out of the two? Like, if Bell wins this, they both beating Rashad. Who's gonna, like, what kind of resolution is that? You know? Like, who would win between Bell and Vault now? They show it in the manga, I know, but why not have a battle in the actual anime? Like the final battle, how it was. I don't get that train of thought. I don't get the train of thought of like TT and ADK with that, and have another season, but like no anime. That just wouldn't make any sense to me. That alone brings down the level of this season, honestly, to where it's not the craziest as the others. It's still gonna probably be good with all the releases for sure, but immediately, like no matter how much, like not having the anime or any the crazy events and such, all the other seasons being at least up here, some being up here because of the events that happened. But I'd put that season 7 already down a little bit just because we're not gonna see any of these bays in the show. Even as cool as like the bays and such may be and the gimmicks and stuff in real life, really want to see. I hope we see Vault goodbye scene in episode 52. Um, it'll be a shit. Like, it'll be a shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, if it was the last episode, like, are they gonna show off like everybody with it? Like all the bladers around the world watching and such, watching these battles, like characters that we saw from like seasons 1 through 6. Are we gonna see them? Because if not, that's so much wasted potential, man. Not even like acknowledging them or anything at the very end. Like, I don't know, man. I feel sad that Toko and Mika did not return in Beyblade vs. DB TV show. Like, that's the thing. If they had a show for this, they could make a new Trident. They could probably Trident could be possibly one of the bays they put in the next season. We don't know all the bays they're coming out with the next season with DB, well, with BU. But if they had a show, they could put in like these bays like Kerbeus, like Excalibur. Hell, even if they brought back Trident, I would be mad. If we saw Toko come back in the show and he has the Kit effect where like Kit went off and trained with Free and got stronger because of that, like I would not mind that at all. Toko training with Vault so he can get strong. And has a new Trident. That has big time stamina, but also the crazy cushion gimmick with. I don't know. It might just be me that feels this way. But anyways, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna end this off pretty soon. I'm honestly really bummed. Like it was a tough day like today, and just finding out like this might be it for the anime. It's got me really bummed out, man. I'm honestly sitting here holding back tears because it's just I don't know. To me, it's a little I don't know. To me, it's a little frustrating that there's not going to be another show. That's just me being honest. Like you guys know, I'll be 100 with you about it. It's a little frustrating. No, there's not going to be another. See, like a season 7 in any shape, way, shape, or form, like for a show. I don't know. It might be soon to say, but like we're going off the box art of it. I hope it's TT just being like, okay, like maybe we're not gonna have the. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really hope that we do get an anime for it, but it's basically been like, it kills me. It kills me know that. You know what I mean? I'm sad they never. Let's see here. I hope it will be the next Beyblade in the future, right? Um, like more Beyblade in the future, hopefully. It's just, it's sad if this is it for the anime. It really is, man. It really is. This is why I do this kids too. So we get a little bit of closure. It might be in my own world and such with like my own storyline and ideas with it and not being the actual show, but still getting some kind of closure. So I did with my MFB skits. Saw how things went with the show and then expanded on it a little bit and gave that true like wrap up for sure. But yeah. Um my novel takes place in an alternate take on Beyblade vs. Turbo. If I complete it, would you ever do live readings of it on your channel? That would be pretty cool to do. Yeah, I mean, I definitely consider it for sure. But yeah, I'll cheer you up, Mickey Mouse. What's that? I have no clue. What's that, pal? I have no clue what that is. It's cake. That's cake, pal. It's cake. Yeah, those videos do make me laugh. I just you guys know I'm not gonna like lie to you like I'm pretty bummed about it if there's not another season. It's just it's so much wasted potential, man. So much way. I know it's like not getting your hopes up like crazy, like in any form. I wouldn't care if there's a new protagonist or not for this like last season. Like whether they have like all protagonists return or new protagonists, just in general, seeing like the anime or the show, it's discouraging seeing that there's not even one, and you have these bays coming back, so it's like they're not even like anime canon Like you can't even see them do the like you did. It's driving me nuts, man. It's driving me nuts. That's why it's like it's still gonna be up there, but it won't be the same level as the other seasons because at least they have the animes with them. You know. I'd say hype wise, it's about the same level as like the single layers, just because the single layers didn't have an actual. They had the manga, but didn't have the anime. But then we saw the anime with the other seasons, which showcased all these bladers and their bays and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a big missing part of it. Even no matter what bays we get, they can bring back a new Apocalypse or Genesis or whatever damn Beyblade they want to, but it's just not gonna be the same. Not having an anime and seeing them showcased with it. You know what I mean? That might just be me, but yeah. Remember the draft joke because I'm a giraffe. I'm a giraffe. Yeah. Follows Iger and a new protagonist. They struggle to get to the top, but there's so many plot twists and character development and threatening antagonists. Yeah, man. Like that. That does sound like a really sick series for sure. Um, that's the plot you got. That sounds like a really good plot to me for sure. Speaking of cake, do you love cake? Cake is awesome. Cake is really really awesome. But yeah, it's gotta be made the right way. If it's too dry of a cake, then it's like water or milk or something, you know. But yeah, anyways, you guys got any last questions? Feel free to ask. I don't stick around too much longer. I'm gonna go rest. I gotta go on adult again tomorrow, but I'm off for a few days after. But um, we don't need a new main character in season 7. Exactly, Wizard Slayer. That's what I'm saying. We don't need a new one. It's just the main thing would be like just put them all in. Why not have a season 5 vibe where you bring all the protagonists in this like Bell, the other protagonists, Bell, Vault, Iga, Drum, Hikaru, Hyuga. Bell hasn't met any of them besides Vault. There's so many loose ends, you know? What the hell happened to Ashton or Theodore? Did Arthur just vanish? Did hell like disband and just crumble? Like there's so many what ifs. They had the full potential like Burst Ultimate, Ultimate Season, Burst Ultimate, the name being Ultimate. Ultimate Valkyrie starting off as the strongest Bay because Vault established that with this already. He bursted Raphael. No more anime thumbnails. That's sad, dude. With season 7, yeah, for real. Also, Kimbo 311. It's your birthday. I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. How old are you? Yeah, like what teens now? Like 15, I think. But yeah, happy birthday, man. Hope you got some cake and enjoyed your day, your big day for sure. My birthday's not for like another few months. I got a long way to go. I got what like almost 6 months to go. Well, a little under 6 months to go, like half a year to go. But yeah, my birthday's at the very end of summer, so I need to get on the grind on collecting again. Prima Luna, you definitely should. There's some awesome days with Dynamite Battle for sure. But yeah, guys. Anyways, my birthday is for a few months too. Yeah, man, you got the feels too. Like you know the vibes. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it off. I know I'm sorry for not being like that much more like enthused. Like I'm enthused. Like I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Don't think I'm not excited. I am. But it's just really sad and discouraging hearing that this could be it. Like this next episode could really be it if they don't do another one, especially with the potential they still have. Like they're not wrapping up all the loose ends they could possibly do. There's so many dream battles that could happen with one more season that they could capitalize on with this series, just to help market it that much more. Like, Vault should battle Bell. Yeah, for real. That's just one of the battles I'd love to see, man. I want to see Bell meet the other protagonists. You never met, like, Iga, Drum, Hikaru, or Hyuga. You never even met the other protagonists, let alone a lot of the other Bladers. If we saw crazy powerful Bladers like Phi or Gwyn or Delta return with new bays, those placeholder bays are just like their ultimate bays or something because we don't actually see them in a show. Damn it. It's got me just got me down. The more I think about it, the more sad I get. Vault should battle Louis. Yeah, it's another battle they could have. Like Ultimate versus Guilty. We never saw that. There's so much potential for so many battles, and they're just not capitalizing on it with the one more season. I don't understand. Maybe we're overthinking it. I don't know, man. I want like Iger. I want to come back and meet Bell for real. That would be sick, man. Like if we get like Dragon or Kill, it won't be the same with any of these bladers or like any of these bays, because like we won't see them in the show with their blader, or like how they come in or have an ultimate tournament or something like that. Anything. I honestly don't. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a shit what like freaking storyline they go in with. But like not having them, not even having a show, if you're having all these blades return, that I don't know, marketing wise, that's just kind of like why are we gonna have an incentive to get the bays besides like like obviously seeing the new bays, people will still be hyped because we're getting one last season of bays, but also not as much hype because we're not even seeing like a show for it to go along with it. I don't know, man. I'm gonna definitely make a thoughts video on this. It'll sound pretty similar to this, but just giving my actual thoughts so everybody can see it and just know what I think about it. Because I'm just sitting and being real. Um, Beyblade Burst series does has so many unanswered questions. Yeah, for real. There's so many unanswered questions, and if they just made like it's a perfect imagination, the perfect setup. You know, Burst Ultimate is the name of this last season. Burst Ultimate. It starts off with Ultimate Valkyrie being the ultimate Bay. You know what I mean? I hope they make another anime season so loose ends could be tied up. Same, R. Same. I really hope they do. Because there's so many loose ends. Like, if they made one more season with this last season and the loose ends got tied up in any way, shape, or form, even if it's not all the characters I mentioned before or something, they do something similar to that route, I would be fine with that, man. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Ended off with a crazy battle with the fate of the world, because Burst never got that intense. The furthest we got was Phi. In my honest opinion, the furthest we got was Phi, followed by like Shu and Arthur. Lane a little bit, but then it didn't really feel like a world threat when it even came to him being in that tournament. It was just about like his strong flair and power, you know? When Phi was the antagonist, it felt like actual threat against the entire Beyblade world. Same thing with Apocalypse. I hope that's not the furthest we go, because that potential, if they brought all of them back in one season, that potential is 500,000% there. So if they don't bring back the show, like that's just, oh man, in my opinion, it's a criminal wasted amount of potential. And as Burst fans, I don't think this should end off that way, man. For sure. Like, it shouldn't end off that way with just so many loose ends, no answers to them, when you made so many loose ends throughout the whole series, and just now you start bringing in references to other seasons, but you're not going to capitalize on that much more with a seventh season? I don't know, man. I got a lot of thoughts on it, and I'm definitely going to sit and make a video on it. I'll probably make the video tomorrow. I'm going to sit and just sleep on it and get all my thoughts together for sure. But yeah, I'm honestly glad Burst never got world threatening, because it's supposed to take on a more realistic take on the sport. That's why I really like the first season. You never forget that it's a sport. Well, yeah, I get that it's a sport, but there's also the competitive nature within just in general. That's how it is with Beyblade. To every yin, there's a yang. Like protagonist, antagonist, good guy, evil guy. And just not seeing it on that crazy level, like especially the potential of all these bladers that we have. You can't tell me you guys wouldn't want to see a final season with the strongest bladers throughout the whole series. Like legit. Like all the protagonists, Vault, Iga, Drum, Hikaru, Hyuga, Bell, them being in one season. You don't need a new protagonist with it. Focus on all of them with different arcs. 52 episodes, you can focus on them with different arcs. Short arcs, every single one of them. Boom. And then also, like, who they're friends with or connected to. Like, Vault, Shu and Louie. Shu Free and Louie. All of them, I'd say, would be justified to come back. They're all extremely powerful players. With Iga, at least Hearts and Phi, those two, if nobody else. With Drum, Delta, Gwen, even as an evil, Arthur. Even if he came back as good, I don't care. Like, either or. All of them. You know? And then Hikaru and Hyuga, the main one being with them, Lane. Imagine an upgraded Lucifer, man. And then with Bell, Rashad. Maybe Ilya. Like, man, just imagine all of that potential. All of them in one single season. You can't tell me that wouldn't be sick, because there would automatically be a bunch of dream battles or really intense battles. And even the battles we've seen before, these bladers got new like even if we saw like Free versus Louis again, it would be Guilty versus Vanish, dude. You know how intense that would be. Who's faced Ultimate besides like Bell, Rashad, and Shu? Like I don't know, man. I just feel like it's wasted potential, but you know. Burst is supposed to be more of a personal story. They should have focused on conflicts between characters. I want a scene where Louis confronts Free, the calm boy versus the fire. Exactly. Like you could have that potential with this. Even if it's just like a battle that happens with those two. Like, man, even if they're just random battles that happen. Like Bladers go around and just meet with other Bladers in the time period, and then there's just battles that happen. And then it ends up like imagine the whole series is literally just okay, this Blader sees this Blader, and they battle. That being one episode. And then it just builds up to like them all doing that, all the different battles with them at the beginning. And then we have like a full-fledged tournament with all their bays at full power. And then maybe some kind of evil force like the Snake Pit or something being like revived. And then having like a crazy God Bladers Cup type level up or tournament, and then deciding who's the strongest with that. Even with that, like something like that. Anything, man. Any damn thing. With like it's waste of potential, man. I don't know. If there is no anime, I personally think TT, ADK, all of them are shooting themselves in the foot. This series is near perfect. And I say near. What would have made it perfect is if they have a season 7 for the anime and they tie the knots together. I'd say that's the closest you can get to a series being perfect. For real. Because TT, all their gimmicks and such they don't, the Bays, they capitalized on them. They didn't get rid of any of the gimmicks like how Hasbro got rid of any of the gimmicks. But like if they just decide to scrap the anime for the last season when all the potential is there, that makes the perfect game honestly a bit flawed in my opinion. Honestly, because yeah, we can have amazing and epic bays, but I want to see those bays showcased in the show and facing one another. That's my personal view with it, you know. But it's still, like I said, don't get it twisted. I'm still very excited about the bays that are gonna come out with the 7th season. If there's no show though, that's just wasted potential. Being a fan of this, y'all know I've been a fan of Burst since the jump, since it came out in 2015. Single layer bays, unboxing those bays in my dorm in college, like been a fan for literally 6, 7 years that Burst has been around. I just think it'd be a waste of potential. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it off with that. Like I said, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna just really, yeah, I'm gonna really sleep on it, sit and think about it. But yeah, one of the surprise things I forgot to even say what the surprise thing was, because I'm just shook at how it ended. But um, if you didn't notice, while I've been live, I'm a wizard. So, while I've been live here, one more battle dropped. It dropped actually about a half hour ago now. It dropped a half hour ago. And it was Bell versus Rashad. I did that battle because it's happening with this episode, but yeah. I know, well, Kimbo 311, not everybody might have known because everybody's been sitting here, watching this. But yeah, anybody who doesn't know, it dropped. But I purposely had it line up so that goes out while I'm doing the reaction. And I'll just say this: what happens in that battle, I definitely see happening with the end of this. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to check out the battle because I'll just say it's special, and especially with how like things are ending now, with the ending with the battle between those two, it's special for sure, man. I still want to tear up and cry because it's like this next episode could be the last one, but I hope not. I hope we're all wrong. I hope we're overthinking it just because TT didn't put a character on the box art, which I know is a notorious thing, but yeah, I just I'm conflicted. That's the main thing I'll say is I'm excited, but I'm conflicted. Now it's time to do Dynamite Dream Battles. I really hope they're not like. I really, really hope they're not like Dream Battles. Are you gonna be showing the episode on stream? I can't because copyright. Copyright's a thing. I can't physically show episodes. That's why people get in trouble and such. And then yeah, so I can't physically. I can sit and react to it and give my thoughts, but I can't physically show it because yeah, you get in big trouble with that. A fan of Super Mario Logan back in 2017. Yeah, Super Mario Logan's put out some really epic content. I haven't watched him in a bit, and I also know he went through like a lot of stuff, even just to like switch up even with his channel and stuff. Like even redoing older videos and stuff like that. That's a lot of patience, you guys. You gotta give that man props for sure, man. Like that is a lot of patience going back and doing that. But yeah. Anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'll make the video giving my thoughts about season 7. Or it'll be the last season 7 one I make, unless there's like substantial info that comes out about it. It'll be the last one I make, but especially these recent developments, I'll make the video, you know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we're wrong and we're just overthinking it. But who knows, man? Signs are pointing towards that, and if so, I'm just gonna say there's so much wasted potential. It'll still be hype, but it won't be nearly as hype as it could be. To end it off, and that would be crappy. Why is there copyright? Because it's a thing, man. It's like you create your own original ideas and stuff and things that you do. Like, you know, you deserve to get credit for that, no matter who you are or what you do. You know what I mean? You have your own unique style and ways of putting out stuff. You don't want it where somebody just goes and like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna take your stuff and then just, yeah, act like it's mine, but it's not. You know what I mean? So that's why there's protection with stuff like that. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, because everybody has their own unique style. I will say this hands down. Every single person that ever creates content or such have their own unique style. The main thing is just finding that style and embracing it. Embracing yourself, not being like, oh, hey, I want to be like that person or such. It's okay to have people to look up to. I'm honored that people look up to me for sure. Even if there's one person out there, any of you guys here that look to me towards inspiration, I'm honored as heck. But you know, it's also that same thing that I have my own style. You guys have your own style and such, and it's just embracing it. You know, you can look towards others to get inspiration and such, but at the end of the day, everybody has their own styles, and glad I've gotten to the point where I've even found my own. You know, I think my style stands out. You know, just like how other styles stand out. You know, in both the Beyblade bakugan community, even like other communities and such. I mean, I watch Zelda tubers, a bunch of other like PokeTubers, Zelda tubers, a bunch of other YouTubers. You know, everybody having their own unique style. That's just the main thing. Just looking deep within yourself and finding your own style. And yeah, I guess I've gotten to that point and honored as heck, man. And I'm just honored for all of y'all. Even sitting and just hearing me talk and listening to me talk, man, even for like 1 or 2 seconds for sure. When Beyblade ever decides to end, what are your future plans? Oh man, I'll be doing Beyblade for a while. Like, anybody who's seen my skits, y'all know. I made those skits last for 7 years, basically. 6, 7 years after MFB ended. And I didn't finish those skits till 2020. I didn't finish those until almost 2 years ago. In July, it'll be 2 years since I finished them. But yeah, man. You know I'm gonna be going for a long time with Burst because Burst is that much bigger of a series. So if you do the math, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about with me, for sure. You know, I got that creative mind, and you're gonna be seeing Beyblade and Bakugan content out here for a long time. So don't worry about that. If any of you guys are worried about that because it's like going towards the end, don't be. I will be around until I've done everything that I possibly could do. And you already know, man. Even if you did go into hibernation at the burst ends, I'd still have mad respect for you. Here's the thing. Well, I appreciate that big time. But don't worry about me going in hibernation. Others might, who knows? Time will tell how things go, the direction that things go. But just know, I won't be hibernating. Let's say this. What's the best way of putting it? It'll be like just being an artist, a lot of people take the highway or such, or or they'll find their own way. It's about creating your own path. There's a point where like things stop, and then you have to sit there and make your own path of things. What you've got. And what I'll say with that is, got the pavement and such, and still got a map for a gigantic, huge field, like an open landscape field. Still got a lot of path and a lot of roads to make in that field. That's the best way I could put it. That's just the artist mentality in me. The best way I could describe it. You know what I mean? So y'all have to worry about that. Like I said, this is what keeps me sane for sure. So it doesn't make me sad hearing that there's possibly no anime for the seventh season. Yes, but also it lights a fire for other ideas because y'all don't think I just stopped thinking about the burst skits now, did you? I've been cooking up ideas for these skits since even before the first, not the sequel, the first one. The first series was done. I was thinking about stuff for Burst. That was years ago. I'm just now starting to plant the seeds for it. So just sit back, relax, don't stress. All those ideas will come out. But also, Rome wasn't built in a day. All great things take time. So just give me some time. Things will come together. Stay hyped. Stay awesome. And appreciate what we do get for the last season. Whether there's an anime or not. We'll still be getting the bays, still be doing battles and such. And it's going to be awesome seeing what bays they have come back. I do hope that the whole thing about the anime is wrong. I hope we do see an anime. But if not, and the worst does come to the worst, we at least have bays still coming. And that'll create a lot of ideas up here, depending on what bays we get. Because, so like part matching and stuff, and a match, and team battle, all that good stuff. A lot of stuff planned. I'll leave it at that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. Pokemon Scarlet is coming out soon. Let's play time. I will say this. I'll tell you guys right now. I know people probably wondered, Kimbo, do you ever plan on doing like a gaming channel? You've done some like reactions to like directs, live, like Pokemon Presents, Nintendo Direct this year. Did reactions to those on Instagram. Do I ever plan on doing like some gaming stuff? Not my honest answer. The answer is yes. But the thing is, if I do so, I wouldn't have it on this channel. I would make another channel. I would have a second channel just because I want this one to be for like Beyblade, Bakugan, Tech Deck, all that stuff. How it's normally been. I feel like it would be too clustered with all the things I'd want to do, on one channel. Because then it would be like, oh, hey, gaming video, or, like Beyblade, Bakugan, like all those things. I already like Beyblade, Bakugan and such. Everything I do with just those things themselves take up a lot. And y'all know this. Look how many videos I put out every day. I drop like 6 or 7 damn videos today, even working my job. So yeah, Kimbo Gaming. That's honestly like the name I was thinking of for it. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Like that's the straight up name I was gonna. That's the name I was gonna call it. Kimbo Plays. Yeah, I was gonna call it like Kimbo Gaming. So nobody take that. Kimbo 311. I respect you. You awesome. But do not name your channel Kimbo Plays or nobody do. Like that would be the name of it. But one thing I will say, in order to have that happen, in order to have be able to do that, I would need the time to do that. So like that means like doing everything I do on the regular channel, but also having the time to go and do some gaming stuff too. In order to do that, the only way I can really do that is if I YouTube full time. Which, honest to God, I won't lie to you guys, being real, it's a dream I have. It's something I would love to do. I would love to do this full time. Like, this channel, and also make another channel be able to do that. But also would have to financially be able to do that. In order to do that, not just you guys, and you guys spread the word. Anybody who's sitting watching this right now, I need all of your love and support. Like everybody. All the hundreds of thousands. Well, I still can't believe I say that. Like 106,000. You guys are insane, dude. I still can't believe that's real. But all of y'all coming out of the woodwork, showing that support and such. Because My dream is honestly my honest to God dream. At the stage I found it, it took like this long, like being 26 years old. But what would I want to do? I want to YouTube full time, man. I still work my job. Y'all know I work my job. But consider this. Look at how much I've been able to do, even working that job on a big time basis. How many videos I drop on the regular. Because I just crank. I bust ass. There are nights where I'm sitting there exhausted or such. Yeah, I even sit there mentally exhausted. I haven't had a chance to really hang out with my friends in months because just being adults and working and stuff, and then you have to sit there as you get older. You guys know, like as you get older, you sit there and you just plan out. You have to really plan out when you see your friends and such, and a lot of them I haven't seen in a bit. One of my friends actually stopped in at work today, and I saw that. Like I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? Like I wasn't like expecting it at all. But they're working overtime too. Like just it's how it is, you know. Um, but even that's how much of a grinding, like hardly even seeing friends and such. It just gets to that point. But also, it makes it that much more special because when you do see your friends, it's like, holy freaking crap. Like, yeah, man, good vibes, all that good stuff. But, anyways, on the real, like, I don't need all of y'all to come out of the woodworks and show that support big time. Y'all show the support more than you realize when you tune in, when you come and watch the videos. You know what I mean? When you come in and you watch the videos, you show the support and stuff. If there's a day where I'm able to actually go and not have to work like my day job and such, and I can YouTube full time, imagine everything I do. I do this like having part time. So imagine like having full time and doing this fully as the thing I do. Be able to have a gaming channel, be able to keep up with this channel and such. I'll be honored. But in order to do so, I need all your support. I need all your support. I need all your help to make this a reality. It's my honest dream, and I have full faith it could happen. And honestly, even hitting that milestone, oh my god, I still can't believe that's there. I still cannot believe that's there. Like, oh, every time, I'll flip out every time. Even sit and look at it. That could be your first step, man. It could be, and I'd be honored to do so. But I, honest to goodness, need all of your love and support for sure to make it happen. We've gone through a lot of stuff, even like with the home and stuff. Y'all saw the last 2 years, even the growth with the home. I think it could happen, but just gotta come out and support your boy for sure, man. And y'all know I got big time plans now, so thank you. Like I got a giveaway planned and such. Got a bunch of stuff where I got to get more Beyblade stuff. I'm trying to save up to get more Beyblade stuff to really have the giveaway. It's like a 100K one, so I want to do something bigger and crazier. But I have like a bunch of packages over there, but they're all bakugan. I'm sure you can see them right there. Like, those are the boxes. There's stuff in those boxes, but it's all bakugan. I want to get some more Beyblade stuff, you know, and save up for that. And it just, I know the shipping's gonna be insane, but you know, just building up for that. But yeah, just need all your love and support to make that happen. That's my honest to God dream for sure. It's why I crank so hard. So you guys know, like, this is genuinely what I love doing. I love doing this. It helps keep me sane. I'll say as a catchphrase, it really helps keep me sane when life gets damn hard. And I'd be so happy to do this full time. I'd be like honored as hell. It would be amazing. If somebody say something about, ever plan on doing travel blogs? I love those. Oh yeah, of course, man. I'd love to go and like travel and meet you guys again. Like, you know, go to events if there's any events planned. Like I said, I know that Nightwing's Beyblade Burst has the Bladers Kingdoms. Y'all know that I definitely think like Nightwing and TNJ are both the boys, and they're both really epic dudes. Imagine meeting up with both of them and the amount of power that would come from that. I would be honored to do that, man. Going and traveling. Y'all saw me do it in 2019, going around traveling and stuff. I miss that. I definitely want to go and do that again for sure and be able to meet you guys in person and stuff. Hand out some more wristbands. Like, honestly, get some more wristbands and hand them out to you guys. Get some more cards, hand those out as well. It was crazy, man. Like, just how many people wanted, like, the cards even at the events. Like, oh, can I get a card? Can I get a card? It was insane, bonkers. But yeah, I will literally fly out to the Blader Kingdom just to meet you and battle you. Oh my God, Mark, really? Dude, I'd be honored. Like, it's crazy how many people would just be like, "Yo, I will go straight up if like you're there." Like, that's insane, man. I don't take it for granted. I don't take any of this for granted. I'm so grateful and honored to have all of you. And I know I'm making this go on for a long time, but I'm just being real with y'all. I'm being fully transparent, being fully real with y'all. It'll be my honor to do so. Like to be able to go and travel, to be able to do this like fully full time. And this is like right now it's the first steps towards that, you know? Maybe we just keep grinding, y'all keep going and showing the support and the love. Maybe it could happen. Maybe it could happen sooner than maybe I even know. Y'all have the full control over that, man. And I'd be honored to do so. I do one day definitely want to have a gaming chat because there's a lot of games I really enjoy playing, and I feel like you guys would maybe like the let's plays that I have, you know. But yeah, overall, just give me your honest thoughts. Like, feel free to like message me or you know let me know anything. I got Instagram. Uh, I'm on Snapchat too. Anybody who's got a Snapchat. My Snapchat is literally Kimbo 2 chains, like Kimbo, like my channel K1MBO, the number two in chains. Literally that. You know, all is one word. That's my Snap. I usually put behind the scenes stuff on there, you know. But yeah, we could battle our bays since I have my own custom bay. And no, yeah, that'll be sick, man, for sure. Set up and oh my god. Oh god, I wouldn't do that, man. Nah. Make it only bays. Oh Jesus. I don't know if I'd do that. I'd probably make like a Patreon or something, or just like send an account to like, oh hey, like here's a link to like this if anybody wants to donate. You know, like set up like Patreon or something. Like set up Patreon, set up merch, all that stuff. Just had to figure out how to do it because I'd love to sit there and make like custom merch and stuff. Like I'd be honored for sure if anybody would even want to get like custom merch, like maybe even a wristband. Like I said, I even got these wristbands. If anybody's like interested in like getting one, mainly I'm having them for sale just because like I need funds in order to get more of them, and I only have like 100. I don't even have 100 anymore. I got maybe like 70 because I've been handing them out to people I know. You know, but still got a good amount of them, and I've been debating like selling them, mainly because like, you know, all proceeds will go towards getting more of these bands because it honestly costs like a decent chunk of change. There's like 130 some odd dollars just to get 100 of them, but it was worth it. You know, because they look really sick with these other bands. You know, I showed them off on Instagram. I still got a bunch of them left. This bag full of them. You see, like there's a bunch in here. So anybody's interested in buying any, feel free to message me. And like I said, all the proceeds will go towards getting more of them. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. Uh, my only base. Oh man, do I like Judgment Joker? I do. It has some really awesome attack with it, and with the right combos for sure. I'd buy a subscription. Oh my god. Oh man, you guys are goats. I swear, you guys are the goats. You managed to make me laugh. Even feeling down, y'all managed to make me like laugh big time. How much of the bands? I'll definitely get one on my first paycheck of my new job. Oh, bet for sure. I'm like max cap, not selling any more than like $5. Like that would be the most absolutely. But I don't know. Maybe you're thinking like three, four, just because like five is such an even number. Like okay, $5, like a $5 bill, like that. Like that'll be covered. And if you get like more of them, I'd put more in bulk for like a lower price. You know, it's mainly just trying to get like some funds so I can get more of them because I would love to get more of them because I know how many people would want a band. And 100 would probably not last that long. You know, even considering like a bunch of them. Like I said, this thing was like completely packed, and there's about that many left. So I'm guesstimating maybe like 70, if that, left in here because this is all the bands that there are. And also, I'll let you guys know in a little secret. I'm working on getting like another custom Kimbo card made. Yeah. Not the one from the Invitational. So that one, anybody who's got a rare green one, like one of the green ones, hold on to that. Because I'm probably not going to get any more of those ones made. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. But maybe getting another one made. And then getting some more cards from that. And including those with the giveaways. And also handing them out to people. You know. But yeah. Can you sign them? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I could try to sign them. I don't know if like I have to have a small marker. But I mean, I could try to sign them. If not, like I could at least write a note with them and sign the note, you know. Because like the Kimbo cards are easy because like you could sign those, you know, because there's a spot for them. These are a little more tricky because they're a lot more thin, but I could still try to sign them for sure, like no doubt. But yeah, I'd be honored to like sit there and sign them. Yeah, for sure. I sat and signed all the Kimbo cards. I still have a few left, by the way, and they'll be included with the giveaways. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. I know it's getting real late. You guys are night owls. You guys are the absolute goats for sticking by for sure. Yeah, like thank y'all so much for just tuning in and even watching the episode reaction. Episode 52. Who knows? Will it be the very final episode of Beyblade Burst for the anime? I sure as hell hope not, but we'll find out. Like Koro is definitely gonna say it hands down if there's an anime, if there's not an anime, and I just hope TT sees the potential they have, and they have an anime for the last season because it'll be wasted. It'll be wasted honestly, but yeah. Oh, thanks so much, Marv. I appreciate it big time. I'd frame the note. Oh, dude, I'd be honored. Like even that people say like they frame like the notes I send or like the cards or stuff. But yeah, it will be sadly. Yeah, I know. All signs are pointing towards that, and it's definitely depressing. But you know, like I said, it will be good, but just not that same level, in my opinion. Just being minus a manga or an anime. The manga, okay, but they could have still had an anime, and that would have made it more intense if there was no manga, because then you can't have a spoiler with the manga. You have to go base fully off the anime. But you know, I'm gonna save it for a video tomorrow. You already know I got ideas cooking up here big time, and I just gotta sit and marinate and process it. But yeah, you should do art commissions. Something I've considered doing as well. Like I do graffiti art big time. It's just having the time to sit down and really do that. Because honestly, working inside, I haven't had much time to even sit down and do art. Because like it said, it's been either working, gaming, or filming. That has been what has taken up like all my time, man. And on occasions, at some point, seeing my friends. That's what's taking up all my time. Um, but yeah, and I mean, if I was able to do this full time, I would have the time to honestly sit there and even do art too. I do like art commissions. I put stuff on this channel. I make a second channel with gaming, and I put stuff on the gaming channel. Like I'd be honored to do that, man. That's what I'm working toward, and that's why I'm just grinding so much. But yeah. Anyways, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this off. Let's see. If you saw spoilers in the manga recently, Vault went back to his OG house. He goes all the way back. Bell won against Vault in the end. See, I don't get why they didn't put that in the show. They could have easily had it where like Rashad goes down with this one, and then they have Bell and Vault face off in the final, and then we see that result. But they're not even doing that in the show, which has me the most effed up about it. Not just being like minus the next season anime, but like that. They didn't end it with that. You know, like I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. I'll put out videos like ideas with season 7 video. Enough said. My brain's like Swiss cheese right now, and I'm just discombobulated because still like they're ending it off the way they are. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode reaction. Thank you so much to all you guys for tuning in for sure. I love all of you. You're all the goats. And stay tuned for a lot of stuff because I still got a lot of plans. I do adult tomorrow, but it's a little bit later, so I'll have time to sit there and hopefully crank out a good amount of videos. I don't know if it'll be as many as I put out today, maybe, because I got team tryout battles to do. I put out the first one today, but I still have multiple to do because I made custom combos with most recent bays that I got, and some of them have really sick recolors. You know what? Just as a special thing for y'all, I'll show you a couple of them really quick. You'll probably be able to figure out the parts as soon as you pause the video. But yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bop. Bop. There you go. People are going to go and pause that for sure and be like, yo, those combos. But yeah. Custom paint job for them too. I worked hard on them. But anyways, guys, Hope y'all are stoked. Stay tuned. It's going to be sick. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome. And oh, shoot. I'm up out of here. Also, I finally washed these gloves. Like, they got so bad because of all the work and such, the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. Yeah, they're getting dirty. If you notice, they're a lot cleaner. Yeah, washed them because they needed it. But yeah. Anyways, I'm up out of here.